Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Game number 3 of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Last year was a tough season. I mean, you look at, he had 15 losses. Now, clearly, he didn't get as much production from his offense as he'd like to, but also there's games he lost on his own through that stretch. But 15's a lot, and we'll see if he's able to turn it around from what he learned last season in that 15-loss year.
Stepping into the box, number 3. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better, or he can go back to that changeup.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, David Lee. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Two-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. Ozzie Smith is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner. but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith, took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. None out, runners at first and second. Now a flare out to left center. Kiner moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Digging in now, Jim Edmonds. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Lee. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
2 outs here with a runner at third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Gerald Vaughn, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I think this is his year. He had almost 200 strikeouts last year. And watching him pitch, it seems like he's the type of guy that learns something every outing. I love the strikeout ability. I want to see it in effect today.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
Grichuk will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High pop-up. Number 3 is there for it. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Ready now, Ralph Kiner, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh and 1, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Starling Marte, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. They still trail 1-0. So stepping in, Mark McGuire. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mark McGuire.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Nova is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And I'm looking down there at Josh Harrison. You can put him anywhere on the diamond. Outfield, corner in the infield, the middle infield. He plays everywhere. And that's the value of Josh Harrison.
Here's Randall Grichuk, head-to-head against Nova, 0 for 4. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. This is line to left. And Molina's aboard a base hit.
Well, that's a big hit right there. It's so often overlooked, but what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
Into the box, Gerald Vaughn. Fly ball out toward left center. Marte makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Jung Ho Gong. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Jung Ho Gong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Grichuk is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Randall Grichuk. You know, for a guy his size, he can motor. He can cover the ground in the outfield, and he's got a strong enough arm. You can play him in right, left, or center.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Lee. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Riding in once again, number 3. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Polanco looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, David Lee. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now here's the pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Smith, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner at first with no outs here. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Kiner's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Ready for another chance, Jim Edmonds. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back. Comes set and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Way outside. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Michael Lee. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cervelli.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Lee moves over, 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher Ivan Nova.
At the plate, Ivan Nova, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark McGuire. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mark McGuire.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a little blooper to center. Harrison into shallow center. 1 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Harrison. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And now a pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar.
Leading off the 4th
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 5.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, he just outran that. Even when you expect him to bunt, everybody knows he can run. They're going to play in on him. But he just flat, nice touch, and outran the baseball to first base for the base hit.
In now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
1-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Edmonds will put this one away like so, and that will be that. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. In now, Gerald Vaughn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Gerald Vaughn.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in once again, David Lee. A couple of walks for him thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ready once again, Ozzie Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors so far for the Redbirds. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Jim Edmonds.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A man on third with 2 down. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Michael Lee, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder Gregory Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Fouled back. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good
Second
battle at the
baseman.
plate right there. They
Josh
finally get him on a 1-2
Harrison.
pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Juan Nicasio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Digging in to try it again, Mark McGuire. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
McGuire.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Here's the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. His lifetime line against Nicasio, 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gerald Vaughn.
Riding in once again, Gerald Vaughn. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Stargell has got it, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ken Maeda is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Maeda.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 5, Jonathan Villar.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Calvin McNeil is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
22, Calvin McNeil.
Digging in once again, number 3. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 3.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, David Lee.
Ready for another shot now. David Lee. Couple of walks for him thus far. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Digging in and looking for more, Ozzie Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready for another chance? Ralph Kiner. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Striding into the box, Starling Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the pitch. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The right fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates 1. Coming to the plate now, Jim Edmonds. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jim Edmonds.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game.
McGuire.
Digging in now, Mark McGuire. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping up to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here it comes, 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Gerald Vaughn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
A pause and the 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball 2.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Working to keep them in the game here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a swing, and oh boy, this could be trouble. And it is trouble. That should be extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 6-1.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Number 3 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 3 runs already home here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 1. Josh Harrison stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And here's a ball hit in the air. McGuire is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. Grichuk waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, pitcher Calvin McNeil.
Kevin Castro will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Castro.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail 6-1. Clark enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, David Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one.
Second baseman David Lee.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Marte. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
There aren't many hitters in this league that can take it out to dead center, but he's obviously one of them. Wow, he just mans up and blasts this thing over the center field wall. Very impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now batting, shortstop Ozzie
Stepping in
Smith.
now, Ozzie Smith, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. No outs, nobody on. Slice down the left side, but foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harrison ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now in the box, Michael Lee looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Shot back up the middle. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Hey, you're not going to do it every day. That single right there, that's okay. It makes him 1 for 5. He contributed a little bit, but they really didn't need him today. This has been a nice team effort.
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the stretch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That ball was hanging right there just saying hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Richard.
Daniel Hudson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Daniel Hudson.
Here's Randall Grichuk. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. In the air to straightaway center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Pirates 1. Stepping up now, Willie Stargell. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Willie Stargell.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
In now, Ralph Kiner. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an outing. 100 pitches, and here we are getting ready to get a complete game. This is really special.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's why you grind out every at bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-1 on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jung-Ho Kang. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Now the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Knuckleball. And this one dances in and just about conks him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-1 the final today. Gerald Vaughn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West Busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.